If it weren't for a commitment Gibbs made to McGee in their final talk, mark Harmon's reappearance in NCIS. Origins would be fantastic. After first leaving the program in NCIS Season 19, Harmon returned to his most well-known role as Larry Jethro Gibbs in the NCIS Origins premiere. Additionally, Gibbs' appearance in NCIS Origins has been influenced by the profound farewell that Gibbs and McGee, the final members of the original NCIS team, shared in Season 19. As of right now, Harmon is the only NCIS actor to have made an appearance in NCIS Origins, even while it's thrilling to see Harmon reprise his role, even for a brief moment in the first episode of NCIS Origins. His cameo raises more questions than it does answers. The NCIS prequel's Harmon's narration, in particular, runs counter to Gibbs' final exchange with McGee, which disclosed the real cause for Gibbs' retirement in Alaska. Mark Harmon plays the older Gibbs in NCIS Origins, while Austin Stowell plays the younger Gibbs. The NCIS prequel follows young Gibbs at the beginning of his NCIS career and is set more than 10 years before to the NCIS debut. In 1991, not long after Gibbs lost his first wife and daughter, the spin-off is also set. In the present, Harmon serves as both a narrator and a supporting character, while Stowell portrays the show's protagonist. He is primarily seen reflecting on the past while writing in his diary while seated around a blazing campfire. Although it is evident that old Gibbs is still in Alaska, it is still unclear why he is the narrator and what he is writing in his diary. Gibbs relocated to Alaska and has been there ever since, bidding farewell to his NCIS crew in Season 19. He could be allowing himself the time and space to look back at his history by appearing in the NCIS Origins premiere. This would also account for Gibbs' narration, which frequently provides Stowell's scenes with additional emotional meaning. According to NCIS Origins, old Gibbs continues to battle his past. The images of Gibbs writing in his diary while gathered around the fire have exposed the deep emotional suffering that Gibbs continues to experience decades later. The depth of Gibbs' suffering is especially evident in old Gibbs' story. The moments with Stowell are made much more poignant by his disclosure of his difficulties, since the emotional background lends the scenes a profoundly solemn tone. One of the most important Gibbs sequences in NCIS is also contradicted by Gibbs' difficulties in NCIS Origins. Gibbs tells McGee that he wants to remain and retire in Alaska during a fishing trip in Great Wide Open, Episode 4 of NCIS Season 19. Gibbs claims that he is at last at peace and that he has made up his mind, despite McGee's attempts to convince him otherwise. Since it marks Gibbs' final appearance on NCIS and demonstrates the close relationship between Gibbs and McGee, who have been friends and co-workers for years, the touching parting moment has been solidified as one of the finest Gibbs sequences. Gibbs' admission in NCIS Origins is likewise quite perplexing given the scene's significance. NCIS Origins showed that he was anything from peaceful, despite his claim to McGee that he intended to stay. Gibbs appeared to have received well-earned closure in Season 19, but the NCIS spin-off has revealed that his tale does not finish there. Early NCIS Origins episodes have shown that Gibbs is still remorseful. Gibbs eloquently discussed disobeying his instincts when bidding Shannon and Kelly farewell for the final time in Enter Sandman, the first episode of Season 1. Although this is probably his biggest regret, it appears that Gibbs has many regrets, which will probably be made clear throughout NCIS Origins because of the tone of the program and Gibbs' gloomy surroundings whenever Harmon narrates. The fact that Gibbs is alone himself may possibly exacerbate his feelings about his retirement. Maybe because he had spent so much time with loved ones, Gibbs claimed to be at peace in Season 19. Despite the loss of characters, the NCIS crew remains a family. Since Gibbs is alone himself now, his retirement may be haunting him as he is compelled to reflect on his difficult and painful background. It will be intriguing to watch where his tale develops, and it may also account for the change in tone between NCIS Origins and NCIS